This Rev 3 Games preview is brought to you by Netflix. I'm here at Ubisoft's pre-Gamescom event, which gives us the opportunity to go hands-on with some games that are going to be shown up to the public in Cologne, Germany, in a very short amount of time. I got the chance to go hands-on with the crew. This is the new open-world racing game announced by Ubisoft at E3 that will be coming out only for next-gen systems in early 2014. I found it very interesting when I saw it at E3, if not for just the level of ambition in the game. It's the United States. It's open world. You can meet up with your friends at any time. You can customize cars. You can have tons of cars and you're constantly going to races. Some of them are dynamic. Some of them are part of a story mission because you're part of an undercover crew. It's a really, really big game. I did not get even a taste of just what the scope of it is. Did nothing of the main story missions, but I did get a sampling of what it's like in the different cities, how you interact with friends, how you customize your car, and then I finally got to do a race. I'm not a huge racing game fan, but this has me quite interested. The social aspect of the game, which is very integral to what they're trying to accomplish with it, there's an ease of seeing someone, making them a friend, inviting them into your mission, inviting other people who are nowhere near you to come to your race, and to turn them down if that's what you want to be doing at that time. Making it that easy, that dynamic, I think it takes care of a lot of that barrier about trying to set aside time, trying to figure out if this person who you don't know that well is actually going to be a good teammate. It all seems to work out. What I love the most is how you as a team in a race work together. Kind of like the Tour de France, you are competing against one another, but you also might work as a team to make sure that one guy gets across the finish line first by slowing down, by trying to take down other cars from opposing teams to try to clear the space for the leader. Also, in the race that I played, there were checkpoints that had to be hit, but you didn't have to hit them all. As long as someone on your team went to the checkpoints, that's all that had to be done. And there's no clear path. There was no clear road that you had to stay on, so you can become very creative with the geography, with your team, with strategic planning to get to the goal. In that way, this does not sound nor feel like a lot of racing games out there, and there's a lot of thought and a lot of reward for working with other people. And customization. Probably if there's one barrier between me and a lot of racing games out there, it's customization. I've never built a car. I know they have engines, I know they have tires, but when you ask me to make all these decisions about the do's and the dads and the widgets, I get a little bit overwhelmed when I go run away and I play Mario. In this case, they have a lot of customization. It really lets you try things out, but you also can go a much easier route. The game will give you guidance on how to trick out this particular car. They seem to be doing everything in their power to appeal to different types of gamers. Now, the driving itself, it's definitely more on the arcadey side. I did not get to try a host of different cars, so I don't know where the distinctions are, but given the level of customization, given the amount of time that they expect you to be playing this game, I do have to make the assumption a lot of attention is being placed on making these cars feel different, the improvements feel different, and it's very material. In addition to just tricking out your car, there's also perks. There's other types of benefits that you can get for yourself, like getting away from the cops faster or other advantages of that nature. All that content sounds so promising, but I do hope, and this has always been something of a problem with a lot of Ubisoft games, how will it be conveyed to the player so that someone who isn't an expert is able to digest it, appreciate it, and take advantage of it for their own enjoyment in the course of the game. At the end of the day, the crew is definitely going to be a game that they want you to have a long-standing relationship with. From what I've seen and what they've told me, there's a lot of interest in making sure that the game stays diverse, stays engaging, so that you're not going to be playing any other game out there. Racing games always seem to look like they have a narrow appeal, so there is a challenge that they're trying to overcome. But in my experience, my short experience here today, it seems to be something that they're on the path to doing. Hey, if you want to support more of this preview coverage, why not check out Netflix? With Netflix, you can instantly watch TV shows and movies directly to your home, saving time, money, and hassle. Netflix is available on a ton of devices you already own, like the Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, and more. And in honor of the crew, might I recommend 12 seasons of the most popular show in the world, the UK's Top Gear. You can get a free 30-day membership and support Rev 3 Games by signing up at netflix.com/Rev3Games.